Right, so it turns out I enjoy job lists, and doesn't look like I'm going to stop anytime soon because I've too many ideas to put down. But what tends to happen is that I write the list, I cross a few things off, and then it's like, oh, I need to write a new list. So I'd flip a page and start writing a new list. And I often forget about the stuff that's either on the previous page or it's not prioritized very well. And some stuff just doesn't get done for whatever reason. So today I'm going to come up with a solution for that. So today I'm going to show you how to make this. And this is a paper holder that has a 20-meter roll of paper on it that will allow me to make notes. But it has a limited amount of space for the amount of notes jobs I can have on the go at any one time. And once they scroll off this bit here, I won't be able to see what they are. So it prioritizes jobs for me quite readily. I can always bump them down, but I think with a little bit of self-discipline, it won't matter so much. And it will encourage me to do the jobs at the top of the list that I've ignored for a while before starting on the new ones at the bottom. Okay, right, so I've thrown together a quick 3D model of the parts I need. So we've got the two big cogs that we use to move the paper around, and then there's a transition cog and two little cogs that go onto the roller at the end, which kind of roll the paper up for me, pulling it off the roll. We've got the two sides, which is a slot in it, which we cut a board out with the bandsaw because it's so much quicker than getting the CNC out a square. So let's head over to the CNC and get this lot cut out. Okay, so I've got this scrap piece of wood ply, 12mm ply from a window frame I just made for someone else. And so I'm just going to screw it down to the board so it doesn't move and it's held flat. We're going to do the small cog first because if it makes a mistake that wastes the least material, and I haven't run this for a while, so we're just going to hit run and hope for the best, I think. Oh, you stopped where you're supposed to. Wonderful. Right. Something's not quite accurate, but close. I can just start the zero a little bit higher, and we won't have this issue. The bigger issue is that all those teeth are supposed to be the same. It's a rotation model, so it might feel a bit clunky. Or we might have to do some reprinting and see how it goes. Okay, so we got all the parts cut out, and we had a few setting up issues along the way. There's not enough lube. I played with it halfway through and everything shifted, so it was going to cut all the teeth off. This one didn't cut deep enough, and then I got two good ones. And these two came out fine. This one here, we had a cable catch, and it's stopped the whole machine moving this way, so we've got a flat side. And this one here didn't cut deep enough again, and then I got two good ones in the end as well. And these two bits printed out fine. And now we've just got this blank bit over here, which we're going to use to slot into these slots here, but I'm going to cut that on the bandsaw because that's going to be so much quicker. Okay, so we should have all the bits we need now. We've got two sets of cogs. We've got the sides, we've got the board that we're going to write on ultimately. A quick bit of primer. All the bits are painted. this goes through here and here. Okay, so the last wee bit we need to do is attach the paper to here. And again, we're just going to use a wee bit of hot glue on the copper. Once we have this on first ready to go. So this will go like this will go here, and we're going to wind it this way, anti-clockwise around it. So we're just going to put a little bead of hot glue all the way along here. I've got it up high, so that there's a guaranteed effect of me burning my fingers. So I now have a way of keeping my job list in sight and prioritised based on just how it works. So it's one less thing to think about. And if you like this sort of content, then please remember to subscribe to the channel, because I do random things every week. And I will hopefully see you next week. Bye!